Hello, everyone out there. So Seth and I, we're back here. Our backdrop is here at the river by the lodge. The Ocoee River is getting kind of dark. We want to quickly just come on here and just give you guys an update and some words of encouragement. Just a little of what's been going on here in Tennessee and a little bit about the future as far as we can foresee. As you guys know, we have been working here at the lodge in Tennessee doing the PTS Schools, and we've been working together with the TLR team and the ministry with kickstarts and just the Pioneer Training Schools and different things like that. Right now, what is happening in Tennessee is we're doing a little more extensive outreach in the sense of we really want to hone in and focus more on our local communities, and so we're going to put a little pause on the PTS schools as it is now, and focus directly on discipleship. I'm going to let Brother Seth talk a little bit about that vision and what we're planning on, what the Lord's been showing us here recently.
So, following the Lord is a journey, is an adventure, and when we decided to say yes to the Lord and start this journey last year, it's taken us from North Carolina to Florida, here to Tennessee, and we've been traveling together, and you never know what's going to happen next. The Lord has these plans, and you're just stepping into them, being faithful one step at a time. And here at the lodge, it's been beautiful. We've been able to do a handful of schools here. It's been really powerful, really encouraging to get to know different people that have come here from around the world, different places in the United States. And it's been amazing. The lodge here, our lease is up here. They're getting ready to sell the place soon, so we have to move out of here. And the Lord, of course, is in control of everything. And so, as we've been pursuing Him and seeking Him on direction, and as we've been reaching out, not only here locally, but doing kickstarts in Atlanta and Greenville, South Carolina, and other places, God's been opening doors and speaking to us about another phase, another season that we're stepping into. And so it's been challenging, but we're really excited about it. And so I don't know if you wanted to touch on that as far as like what's going to happen next.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the things that has transpired is the focus really on the nurturing aspect of discipleship. You know, there's a part of us that we really love going out and evangelizing, and that's what we do, and of course we'll continue to do that. That's part of the commission. There's another aspect of actually bringing those in and nurturing, right, and equipping more further. So right now what's happening is doors have been open. We've done kickstarts in Georgia with a team that's already been established, and we've kind of just come in alongside and helped, and Brother Adam has a brother who's helped us with the schools, has been part of our team from a distance, but he's come and he's helped with the kickstarts. He's stayed behind to help strengthen and encourage and build the church in Georgia. The same thing is taking place in South Carolina, where we've done these discipleship events, these kickstarts, and the same kind of hunger is beginning to arise, where these fellowships are desiring more. What's the next step? What do we do now? And the door has opened for us to come and to help that team and that group of disciples there. So me and my family will be parking ourselves, if you will, down in Greenville, near Greenville, South Carolina, to help the fellowship there. And so that's, like you said, it's really challenging, but at the same time it's exciting. The way that I see this, you guys have heard, we're really in the business of multiplication and just conquering the land, and we can't stay put too long, or else there's not real multiplication. And so what's happening is, after these 7 months, it's happening again. We've worked together, as he mentioned, in different schools, even starting from North Carolina, the ARC. Traveled together through Chicago, New Hampshire, doing these PTS schools, then in Florida, and then there's this growth that happened from that team here to Tennessee, and now we're looking at this multiplication, this growth, and it's beautiful. It's bittersweet. These next few months and this season that's coming up it's crucial and at the same time encouraging because God is moving and God is actually doing things all over the place. And so we're excited about the next season.
Yeah. And, the original call to Cleveland, Tennessee remains. In fact, if you haven't seen the documentary that was put together, Life of a Disciple, on this channel, then I encourage you to check it out. It's been seen by over 1,000 people, and it's really encouraging to see how God opened the doors for us to even come here. And there's still a purpose here, and really one of the reasons, we just see God's hand in how He's been training us even as we've been doing these schools. Not only we've been training others, but we've been getting trained along the process. And there's a season for a handful of us to remain here and focus on the local community here. We've built some relationships with local people. We want to continue to grow those. So as Ever's family goes and works with what's going on in South Carolina and wherever else the Lord leads them, we're going to continue here and work here and continue to just build what God started here. And we'll continue to work together as the Lord puts things together as we move forward. And so we're really encouraged by the Lord's doing in this process.
Yeah. We want to just share this out there and say, if you guys are in those areas, if you're in South Carolina area, if you're going to be here in Tennessee and Cleveland, we really want to just throw out the call to say, we are looking for laborers. Maybe not now in this near future, but at some point we're going to need laborers. And so we just want to put our emails out there just so you guys can reach out. Whenever you feel like the Lord is saying, hey, I want to go help in some regard. Maybe it's through an event. Maybe it's the outreach kind of part of this or whatever it is. Just reach out and just state some of your desires and some of the things that you are looking to do, whether it's us in South Carolina or here in Cleveland, Tennessee. And just keep that, and just reach out whenever you can. We'll just let you know what our state is and how things are going, and see if there's an opening to come and help and minister with us, right?
Yeah, and if this is the first time you've ever seen any of our videos, you don't know the history or what we do exactly, besides discipling people in the foundations of the faith and really taking them by the hand and taking them out on the streets and teaching them to evangelize and just encouraging them to be obedient to the call of Jesus. That's something we're going to continue to do. And we just want to encourage you, if you're going to church, if you're a part of a ministry, if you're out there and you always hear, we got to get out there and make disciples. We got to go out there and win the lost. But you don't know how to do that, or you don't know what that next step is. We find that that's the case for many. And so that's one of the things we do is take you by the hand and just break the ice and just help you to get going. And once you taste it and you see, you realize, oh, okay, it's not as intimidating, it's not as scary as I thought. Sure. And then God begins to work through your life and things just take off. And so we want to continue to make ourselves available for that ministry and just be there for you all.
Yeah. So that was it. We just wanted to give you that quick update and also make that call for you to join us, be part if you do want to go out and learn how to evangelize on the street. We have brother who's part of what we're doing, Brother Joey, and he took out one of the locals that he met at Walmart. So they went out for a day of evangelism, and this encounter was actually towards a guy who was wearing a particular shirt, and his cousin was with him listening to his conversation. Well, this hunger sparked in what they were talking about, and he said, I actually want to know more. And so through conversation, eventually, Brother Joey took him out on the street, took him back to Walmart where they met, and began to evangelize. And he broke the ice and started to really share Jesus with the people like he's never done before. And I actually met him on the parking lot unexpectedly and in the middle of their evangelism. And I was like, hey, man, how's it going? He's like, bro, I just came out of my comfort zone. And I've never done this before, and it was amazing. It was a great time. And he's hungry for the Lord. And I asked him, so what is your next step? He's like, this is my next step. I just stepped out and I started talking to people about the Lord. I've never done that. And so that's like brother said, that's the case with many people. Like they have this hunger, and we hear it all the time. We need to go. We need to do this. We need to go out. And it's like, yes, 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 but how? Like, how do we do this? And so that's the call we're making. Send us an email. Let us know. You can actually find us on the map as well, the tlrmap.com in the local areas. And send a message, hey, I'm looking for fellowship. I'm looking for going out on the street. I'm looking for this and that. We're available to help you and to walk beside you and to get your walk with the Lord closer and stronger.
Yeah, so just in case you're still wondering, we're not going to be continuing the PTS schools here in Tennessee for the foreseeable future. So those are going to be on pause. And maybe in the future we might be doing some smaller leadership type of schools. And that, keep looking out for that. We'll see how that develops. We're here to come alongside the body of Christ in any way we can, to serve, to help, to strengthen, to encourage. And we're here to help with house fellowships or whatever way we can serve the body of Christ.
That's right. Yep. And alongside all of that, we want to do the Discipleship Training events, this kickstarts. And so continue to do that. We actually have this vision of doing a recurring event in the area. And that way it creates some traction there so people can get to know what this is about. And you share this with your friends, and it's going to be there. Some of the ideas that we have, hopefully, we'll get to meet you guys soon in whatever way possible. So anyway, the emails will be in the description below. Also, the link to that video, the documentary on the life of a disciple, and other links, just so you guys can look around. So anyway, hope you guys are encouraged by what's going to happen in the future, and hopefully you guys can reach out and we can begin to conversate.
Yeah, keep looking to Jesus.
That's right. God bless you guys, and we'll talk to you soon.